Okay, we're back. Mario before 40, where Pete, who is me, is trying to play as much Mario, play through a bunch of Mario games before he turns 40. You know, I have mixed feelings about turning 40. Well, I don't have mixed feelings. The mixed feelings I have are like, it probably doesn't really matter. Age is just a number, man. And also like, oof, it's getting a little serious of the age, you know what I mean? I'm like, is anything else here a fucking... I guess not. Any of these walls or something? I have 100, so there are 20 more stars. So I know there's the clock level. I know there's the carpet level, so that's 12. What should we do? Should we see what these are? There's gonna be... This is Bowser Zone, right? So this is the endless staircase that would be endless. But isn't now, because I de-endlessitized it. So that's kind of the final Bowser encounter. So I'm trying to figure out how many, where are the rest of these stars? I know there's got to be some more in this castle. There we go. $19. If I had 18, I'd be like, okay, well, there's 3 stages here. Oh, shit. There's 3 stages. That would be 18. So yeah, it seems entirely likely that there's another star in this castle somewhere that I have missed, like just a toad to chat with or something. Oh boy. What is this? Is this a castle secret star? See a cloud up here. Here's the big question on this stage that I have. When I die on this stage, where do I go? Do I lose a life? Because if I lose a life, that would be kind of unfortunate, but you know, not totally out of character for the game. So you gotta get up there, huh? I don't know how exactly you climb with this hat. I don't think I've got this down quite yet. Crepes. Crepes. Aha. Cannon. Canonical. Now this makes more sense. Alright, well that's good too. So I guess if I die, you know, we can figure something out here. But, yeah. The bummer would be if this takes me, like, all the way back out, you know? I'd be like, oh, damn. Okay, I think that's the super high one, right? The Doug Benson of red coins, if you will. Good lord. Okay, that's the super high one. That's the real challenge coin. Ah, shoot. Ah, shoot. What a delicate swear to use. Maybe I fly through these rings as well? I see coin rings. Maybe that is a important thing to note. Okay, so I guess that one's maybe way over here. There's a coin ring. Can I fly through one? Ooh. It's a little tough because, you know, the draw distance, so I can't see the coin ring from here, right? But I know it follows this arc. Okay. So maybe that's just a coin ring. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Ah! There's got to be one up there, right? It kind of has to. Doesn't there just have to? That looked so intentional and was so not. 6. Ah, shit. Shit. This is an interesting challenge of a stage. It's like, it shouldn't be that difficult, right? But it is kind of difficult. I think this is like one of your deceptive stages, right? Where you're like, actually, it is a little more challenging than I anticipated anyway. Okay, so I think I want to get up to that second cannon there. Let's go for that and then go from there. Only two coins short. So I think what I want to do is get on top of that very far away one, right? And then from there, kind of do the... Oh, shit. Shit. All right. Can I get on top of there? Yes. Oh. Well, what do you know? Shit. I did not want to do that. I'm a little nervous about running out of cap. There we go. Here we go. The flying in this game is definitely some of the wilder flying, in my opinion. Okay, so now I've got 102. So if there are 3 more stages with 6 apiece, that'd be 18. Except that's not going to happen because there's going to be 1 in the Bowser stage, right? There's going to be a red coin thing in the Bowser stage. What is this going to be? Oh, this is the rainbow. This is the stage I remember being the most difficult. So yeah, it's a hellish magic carpet ride to hell. Something that happened in 3D Mario games too. Oh, fuck. I see. So if I don't stay on it, it disappears, huh? Something that happened in 3D Mario games at some point was they were like, you know, there's going to be a stage that's just incredibly difficult. And I remember this being that stage for this game. And then I think for Super Mario Galaxy, there's a there's a stage where you have to run across this puzzle thing in the first one. Oh. It's kind of like this. It's a giant like thing made out of thing. It's a flat piece of ground made out of different squares, right? And you run across it, and when you run across it, basically, the pieces disappear. So each square disappears, and it's like maybe a 10 by 10 thing or something. And each piece just starts disappearing as you run across it. So it's kind of a combo, because you kind of have to like plan carefully and, work your way across it in a smart way, because you have to get the red coins. But also you kind of have to just like really be on top of your shit. But then in Super Mario Galaxy 2, there's a stage called the Perfect Run. And there's this pretty challenging stage, and what the Perfect Run does is start you on that stage with no health. So you can't get hit even one time. And, that's not like it doesn't sound that hard, but it's a really difficult stage. And so I think it was damn difficult when I did it. But yeah, I think the red coins on this, 100 coins on this stage was, okay, there we go. The 100 coins on this stage was, I think, the most challenging star of this entire game, in my opinion. So I kind of think I should go back to the clock, because I feel like this is kind of where things really, get crazy. So I'm going to go in the clock. Okay, here's how the clock works. Depending on what time it is, the clock goes at a different speed. So I think 12 is frozen, and maybe 3 is like fast? I'm not sure. Yeah, because this is relatively quick. Which might have been a poor decision. I guess I should just kind of go for it, right? And try and get to the top. See what we've got. Yeah, see, like, this is a much easier section to navigate when these are moving slowly. Yeah, and the red coin one is like impossible if you were trying to do it right now, right? But this is another one that was like, as a kid, I kind of gave up on because I was like, it's too hard. And it was too hard in the way of like, it's not fun for me as a kid, but now I'm like, all right. I can do it. I know I can do it. So that helps. Okay, so 3 o'clock isn't exactly a great time to go in. That's what I'm discovering. But here's the other thing. Like, you would think you should go in like when it's frozen, right? But if you go in when it's totally frozen, I think there are some things you can't get. Like, there's the one you have to jump on the minute hand or second hand that's kind of circling around the interior. So if you do that when it's frozen, it doesn't move, so you can't get out there. Let's try 6 and see what that does. The pit and the pendulums. Oh shit. Okay, so this is frozen. So this might be a time to just go ahead and do this. Because, yeah, and this is the thing, right? Because if you didn't figure this out early on, you'd be like, this is impossible. With these things flipping at the speed they're usually flipping, this would be a nightmare. A living nightmare. No one in history has ever lived through anything as terrible as that. But like this, it's, you know, not bad. So it is another good example for me of like this game doing things to, again, it gives you like more than one way to solve your problems, right? It's like, well, you could just be the sharpest platformer ever and do it that way, which is, I'm sure, what lots of people can do. Or, you know, it's like if you can do some puzzle solving, some mental gymnastics, you can get it that way too. And I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong, but I sort of feel like this is the best game for that. The best Mario game that I played, anyway. That works that way, that kind of gives you multiple ways to win. Damn it. Okay, so that gave me 26 coins just from doing that, so that's not bad. See, he won't, like, grab onto these edges, so that kind of makes this a little more difficult than it should be. Okay. I don't think that was the pit in the pendulums, but, you know, good enough. Stop time for red coins. So it even tells you. Well, let's just do it. This is the other thing, I guess. You get impatient. I get impatient. So, you know, I am liable to just kind of go in and be like, you know, this is a little faster than I'd like it, but, eh. What are you gonna do? So we are looking for some pendulums. This does seem actually to be going slower, right, than it was when I was at 3. Definitely. Oh, greedy. So greedy. But yeah, so maybe maybe at 3 is when it speeds up. I don't know. 6 it slows down. What happens at 9? But yeah, I'm assuming I need to go a little further up because, well, I have a feeling that once I'm at the pit in the pendulums, the titular pendulums and pit, it'll be pretty apparent to me. That's what's going on. Yeah, this definitely seems a bit slower than last time, so this might actually be what I'm looking for here. Still a ways to go up, huh? I kind of thought I had hit the peak, but obviously that's not the case. Oh, Mario, there's so much further to go. We have so many things to show you. So now that one flew right to me. All right, I can go that way. Oh, God. That was another factor of this game, or, you know, sort of, what do I want to call it? Just effect in this level was like, you can fall quite a ways and still land on something, and so maybe take another bite of the apple, as they say. But which is not super typical of a lot of the stages in this game. Wait a second. I mean, obviously it's possible to just jump over there, right? Maybe I should just keep going up, though. Oh, hello. Ah! Which up do we want? Oh, God. This thing does not go quite as high as I'd hoped. Oh! All right. Let's give that another shot. Ah! Okay. What are we looking at here? I just keep trying to figure out, like, where am I? Where should I be? Okay, so this is another, I think, example of a part where if you had the thing stopped, you couldn't do this part, right? Because these things wouldn't shoot out. Oh. Well, I wouldn't call those pendulums, but okay. Still isn't the peak of the whole thing. But, you know, when you get a thing, sometimes you should just do it, right? Time jumps on moving bars. They didn't really give a clever name there, so, you know. I don't want to accuse anyone of quitting, but the pit in the pendulum. Still haven't found it. Guess I'll keep climbing. God. I'm like 99% sure this involves jumping on multiple pendulums. I guess that would be one way to get all these coins, huh? If you were like, I can't do it, then you could just be like, well, you could just get up there and then fall through every time. That wouldn't surprise me if that was an attempt I'd made at that spot. My hands are getting very sweaty on this last couple playthroughs. Very mom spaghetti situation happening here. All right, that was me cheating the system horribly, but I don't apologize. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da. Oh, there you go. I don't think that's the star I'm looking for either. Nope. So you get a hand. That's a clever name, right? I mean, you know, it's not an award winner, but it's... I get it. The pit and the pendulums. I mean, I still haven't ascended the full clock tower yet, so... You know, this is kind of like a little bit borrowed from Castlevania, isn't it? This whole Mario's kind of in Simon Belmont's turf right now. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. All right. That one seems to be moving awfully quickly. That does not bode well. It does feel a little bit like you should get punished for getting no coins. I mean, there's got to be something this way, right? There's got to be a reason this all exists. It's almost... Ah, okay. Here we go. Ah. Okay. Good to know. So that's 35 right there. That's comforting. This does give me a very limited set of options as far... Oh! 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 It does give me a very limited set of options in terms of camera views. So not ideal. I'm kind of in a debating of like, if I'm going all the way up there, maybe I should get make a run at the coins, but you know, that's the most efficient way to play the game, but it's not always the best way to play the game is the most efficient way, right? It's like, well, if I have more fun. This is like the game so far that I've been least inclined to like get through quickly. Not that I didn't enjoy Super Mario World, or the others, to be honest, but... But this is definitely the first one that I'm like, let's savor the flavor. Probably as evidenced by, you know, trying to get all the stars instead of the amount required. That is such a weird jump. Yeah. All right. That wasn't too bad. I mean, it wasn't great. Let's be real, but you know, it wasn't too bad. Stomp on the thwomp. Well, I guess I have to try another ascent, huh? Maybe it's where the minute hand is. Maybe I don't need to worry about the hours. Maybe it's the minutes that I should be worried about. So when I went to 3, right, it would have been at the top. And that's when it was frozen? Jeez. That thing, I didn't realize that thing could just sweep you right off the side there. That's not cool. So maybe it's about where the minute hand is. Midnight's frozen. I would guess 6 is half speed? Or maybe it's quarters. So like, so where I'm at, I don't know where it was at when I jumped in. TBH. TBH, TB12. It looks like there's still a little ways to go. This would have been a smart time to try and get coins, though. Using a brain-like structure that I most certainly should have. jump really on any of this spinning shit last time, did I? Ho ho. What's this? What has this netted me? Why did I make this effort? Alright, crap. Guess I gotta go that way. There's so much of this. That's not coming down. I would like to just shoot for this. Whoa! This is the kind of thing that people get cocky about. This is the kind of thing I get cocky about. Because, you know, my life is empty in that way. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Sometimes you just wish you died. You know what I mean? Not because of, because it is more work to get back to where I was, but, frustration factor, for some reason, puts you in that frame of mind, right? This sounds like I'm talking about, like, depression or something, but really I'm just like, no, I just mean in a Mario game. You feel like you deserve it. And again, it sounds like I'm talking about depression or something, but really I'm talking about Mario. Feel like you deserve to not make it. I mean, there are worse views, but not many. Okay. That can't be anything I really need, right? Whew. Oh my god. This level really is very punishing. Oh god. Trying to stomp on Thwomp. Oh, fuck. Okay. Ugh. God. Oh, that was lucky. Well, you can't have every mushroom you want, huh? Okay. There he is. Damn it. I mean, there's gotta be a pretty good number of coins in this stage. There's one good thing to say about, oh! Alright, guess what? This has turned into a coin run now. In addition to a thwomp run, because why not? If I've fallen this far backwards, I may as well take a run at it, right? It is like an odd control scheme, I will admit. Like, it takes a lot of getting used to because you are playing. It's kind of like you're playing as a cameraman while you're also playing a game. And that's not like a super normal feeling. Will I survive that? $72. 81. Ugh! Certain doom. Huh? No! Cripes. All right, let's try if we do it at 6. I mean the minute hand, or second hand, I guess. Minute hand? If that's like half speed, yeah. Whoa. That looked fast for a second, didn't it? Maybe what I wanted was 9. Okay. That just reversed directions, didn't it? What? Is this like supposed to be doing this? Is this what's supposed to happen when you do it on, you know, the 6? It goes like back and forth. What? Oh my god, this is reversing too? No, no. Oh, Peter. I think you may have caused a worse situation for yourself. Oh god. Now these are going at like all different intervals? Okay. This is gonna get really fun with this treadmill section coming up. Oh, and these... Okay, great. Yep. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, so going in when it's on the 6 is, I think, the worst. I think that's the worst. It's the worst thing I could have done. Oh my god. I wonder if they tried to make it work such a way that, you know, that would be like necessary, right? Like it'd be like, well, you kind of need to do this 1 star so that it, you know, when it's reversing and stuff, but then they were like, I don't know how to do. Oh my god, what the nice. Just skip it. Ah. Oof. Okay. Okay. Now that guy in this stage, I think, is just a menace, right? He's not like a hero or menace situation as he was in previous incarnations. Where am I going? Oh, this is going to be impossible. That just like went out and in without actually coming out. Come on. Nope. That's not what I want. I thought maybe I could, Okay. Forget this. Pete, this is not the way. Should we just pretend that I wanted to do this on challenge mode and that's why I made a choice to do it this way? I'm like, oh, it's much more fun if the clock is running at a random pace. I could see why, you know, first-time players and stuff wouldn't do it this way, but for someone like me, it only makes sense. This is really the only way to do it. No! Okay. No. No, no, no. Okay. It's funny when I play... Oh, God. This is the absolute worst. How am I possibly going to do this? At random? This is impossible. Or you just go and hope for the best, and it kind of worked. Okay. This is gonna be weird. I think okay, so if I got the other red coins, I'd have... I didn't even pay attention. 6 more? Maybe there aren't like a lot of coins on this stage. Maybe that's what the... Oh my... This is madness. No! God. I mean, I probably should just start over, right? But you don't want to exit the level. That's for quitters. Fuck. Yeah. It's just like going, and then it stopped. Just like, what is happening? Who knew that going on the 6 would be such a terrible, terrible idea? Okay. Okay. Yeah, because that's probably just a bunch of coins, right? And so you just want to get there by whatever. Oh, God. Okay. Let's all... I had... Honestly, I had forgotten that this was the problem that I encountered last time and that it wouldn't be fixed. Okay, so that's the way to get those. Not to, okay. So those can just do whatever they want. Here's more coins. Oh. $89. So, okay. Now, big question. Does this clock hand ever have to show up? I mean, in theory, it's currently sweeping around. But, like, couldn't it just kind of go wherever it wants? Yeah, like, maybe, oh, yep. Oh, great. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Who's the real maniac here? Okay, me for doing this, for like just saying like, oh, this is what's happening. I'll keep playing. Or whoever designed this for doing that. Well, this is incredibly stupid. Everything that's happening right now is so stupid. Okay. So I think you gotta time the triple jump onto this guy, right? That's kind of like what I'm faced with here. So you gotta get him when he's here. Whew. No! Damn it! This is not helped by the thing changing directions, to be clear. Fuck. Oh my god, 99. You have got to be shitting me. Come on, coins. Damn it. Whoa. Is there a coin in there? Did I get it? I think I already did that. Where could I get one more coin without much risk of death? God. Just need one coin. One coin would be great. Whoa, okay. Okay. I don't think I went over there, but I mean, this seems dangerous as hell. Oh god, no. No. Just kind of looking for a safety coin here. Oh god. Why? Okay. Yeah. Just any of these? Although oh shit, then this. Oh shit. Shit. Oh my god. What have you done? I probably didn't kill all these bombs, did I? Well, maybe I did. But, oh, there was something real dumb about what I just did. Okay. Okay, maybe I can get it from the top without too much trouble. What a moron. Oh. God. Okay. Where is it? Oh! Come on. Why? Why? Ah! See you in hell, loser. It's not very in the Mario spirit, but you know what? What can I do? Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, should I keep going for it? I mean... No. The answer is no. I'm going to try it on the 9 and see if that gets me where I need to be. Because that was fucking ridiculous. All right. This looks a little speedy, but you know what? At least it's going in a consistent direction. These triple jumps, man, they're tough. It's tough because it's kind of hard to describe, but you have to keep it on a straight line. And that's a little challenging because the camera kind of swoops around a little bit. So it does make it hard. Although this one does seem okay as far as the straight line goes. But it's kind of like the amount of space you need to execute the triple is flexible. I think what makes this particular one so difficult for me is that the landing is... I think it's got to be pretty exact because the thwomp does not have like a large landing pad on top of it. Go, go, go! These are actually more difficult than they appear as well. Because if you grab on the edge, which is kind of a normal way to navigate that kind of stuff in this game, it'll just like shoot you right off. Okay, this kind of sucks. Remember, these gave me a lot of trouble in the past as well. Putting this fire guy here too is kind of a dick move. Okay, let's take another go at this. I could do without this thwomp. You know what I mean? Like, if this was the challenge, was like climbing the clock, and it was everything except this, I think. See, this is the other thing. This triple is made particularly tough because you have to deal with this treadmill And you have to deal with the timing of he has to be probably at his lowest point emotionally in order to get on him. Yeah, and what sucks, this does have that old school Mario vibe where you're like, you know, you want to take another shot at it like right away, but you can if you mess it up. All right, we got it. We got it. Boom. Suck it, Clock Tower. Eat a bag of my balls. Okay, which one is the magic carpet zone? Is that this one or the other one? Cruiser crossing the rainbow. So I think I need to just ride this as long as I can. I'm kind of wondering if I should try and just make every shot at this one a 100 coin shot, because, like, why not? Fuck. That looked like makeable, but I guess that was further than I thought. I think in this game also, like, you can get extra lives for coins, right? But I think you only get those extra lives if you don't die. See, this is a thing in this game. Like, the frustrations are so minor. Oh, fuck. On stuff like that. But you're like, how come I have to, like, run and start on this magic carpet? Like, this is a little preamble to the stage where you're like, nothing really happens. For a little bit, and that is kind of obnoxious. But yeah, definitely, it's like, gotta throw some coins there, build that drama. Okay, there we go. All right, where did I go? I think I want to go to the right. Oh my god. And yeah, you can't be off that thing very long before it's just like, well, I'm gonna disappear. This does feel like a leftover from Mario 2, or like a callback, I should say, not a leftover. But, right, because you'd get on those magic carpets you would steal from those little guys. Schwang. Left or right? I guess I'll go left. I don't know why. Oh, God! Didn't get any of that guy's coins, and I'm okay with that. Oh, yeah, okay. This is fun. Oh my god. That's right. And I remember these torches, it's sort of hard to tell where they are in terms of elevation. So that kind of can screw you a lot more easily than it appears at first blush. At first glance, at first blush. But I think I'm going to this ship. So I feel like I'm headed in a good direction. Not thrilled that I've got 18 coins so far, because that's not as many as I'd like to have for being this deep in. But as far as, you know, what we're maybe looking at. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Well, should I try this red coin part? Perhaps. Here we go. Well, this is something. This is good. This is good news. Where the fuck are the rest of them? Come on. Okay. What did you learn in the haunted house, Pete? Of course, why would you let me zoom out at all? See where the fuck I'm going. That would be crazy. Shit. Okay. Okay. We're okay. I just remembered that you can pause and get a zoom out here. Oh, there's a cannon. I see the cannon guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! What is that? Where did that come from? This is like a little vertical maze almost. It's not really a maze so much as it's just a annoyance. Fuck. We watched the movie Dave Made a Maze. If you don't want to hear spoilers for the movie Dave Made a Maze, then I guess stop listening because you're about to hear that exact thing. So it's a movie about this guy who makes this cardboard maze in his house, which is cool. And then, you know, the production design is really cool because it's like it's all cardboard and stuff, like everything in the maze. So his friends and stuff like go in the maze because it looks like just a little pile. Here's the problem with Dave Made a Maze, okay? You watch it because the production is really cool looking. All right, well, that's just on the bottom, so that's not so bad. You watch it because the production design is really cool, right? But the way the movie works is Dave makes this, he calls it a maze. His girlfriend comes home, I guess, from being away. And, you know, we are introduced to Dave in kind of an opening montage that shows that, like, Dave is a well-meaning, nice guy who tries on a lot of different hats, right? So he'll try, you know, he's like, oh yeah, I was working on a synth album, and then I was doing this, and then, you know what I mean? We all know this kind of person, and I say that because I am that kind of person, so if you're watching this, you know me. I mean, you know of me, I guess. As much as anyone can be known as from... I made some YouTube videos, but here's the problem with the movie. Like, the joke of the movie is that, you know, you start watching it and it's like, well, Dave is making this maze, and his girlfriend comes home from her trip and is like, hey, Dave, and he's in what looks like 3 or 4 cardboard boxes. You know, they fill the living room mostly, but not all the way. And, you know, his girlfriend is like, do you want to come out and say, you know, I'm home, like, hello, come and say you love me or whatever. And Dave is like, I'm lost. I can't get out. And so, you know, you're watching this and you're with the girlfriend character and you're like, what the fuck, Dave? Like, come on. It's 3 or 4 boxes in a room. What are you doing? Quit screwing around, right? And so then kind of what happens is eventually the girlfriend and a few other people enter the maze. So they crawl into the cardboard boxes, right? And they discover that it's like gigantic inside. And so there are all these like cool set pieces. Like there's an entire sort of hallway made out of playing cards. There's like a giant mouth that's kind of spewing trash. You know, and there's like remnants of all of his other hobbies and stuff in there, like the box from his keyboard and stuff like that. So it's fun and it's kind of a cute idea. And you can see where they were going with it, right? Where they were like, so the idea here is that Dave never finishes anything. And if he can finish the maze, then, you know, that resolves the conflict or whatever. And you're like, okay. The problem is, I think I would have strongly preferred if the movie had functioned where I didn't know that, you know, that, oh, I'm there. I did it. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. One down. Oh, there's a little mushroom out on the tip of the boat. Are you kidding me? Okay. These are like the most stressful stars by far. It seemed to help to talk about something. Big house in the sky. So I'm going to guess this is like, I'm going to just take the other magic carpet route, see what we can do. Yeah, I just remember this part, this beginning section, eventually getting to the point of like, I'm so sick of doing this, because like, why? You know what I mean? I don't need to do this. Time and again. I do think that when you beat Bowser in this game, you get like 100 lives or something, which I am starting to think maybe I should go do that, because then I'll have the 100 lives with which to, you know, do this stuff, and I won't have any concerns about like losing all my lives. But let's cross that rainbow bridge when we get there, shall we? So anyway, the joke at the beginning, which one good thing about Dave Made a Maze is that it's like 80 minutes long, which is probably the right amount of time for this movie, which sounds really insulting, and I don't mean it that way. But it keeps it short, and it's like, well, once we've played our hand, you know, let's move on to bigger and better things, right? So Dave Made a Maze is short, but kind of what ends up happening is you've got this opening... Oh, shit. You got this opening joke, which is that there was like a shell chasing me because that asshole threw one at me. The opening joke is sort of that it's this tiny little maze. Obviously, no one could ever be lost in there, but Dave is lost in there, right? And as a viewer, you're supposed to be like thinking like, how could you be lost in there? It's this tiny little fucking thing. And you're like on the girlfriend's side and whatever, and you don't really realize you're entering this more abstract world. The issue is that in the trailer is almost entirely composed of footage from inside the maze. So the sort of good surprise of the movie is that hand is played before the movie even really gets going. Because you watch the trailer. But here's the sort of conundrum. I don't know how you get people to watch that movie without showing them that that's what's going on. You know, because otherwise what it looks like is sort of an indie comedy about like a slacker who made a maze and then refuses to come out of it. But I almost wish that's how it was advertised, was just like, it's a cute little thing, you know, and it's like his girlfriend trying to get him out. Because then when you went in the maze and you have all these amazing, and I really do mean it, like the production design on the movie is incredible. So when you got to those things, you would get that, you would have the same surprise as the other characters, right? And I really think that would have added a lot to the movie. But at the same time, I get it, because it's like, that's really hard to market a movie that way, right? Like, it's really difficult to take a whole movie and sort of be like, well, we're going to just hope, basically, that people are intrigued, and then they'll get a big surprise. And basically, I guess at that point, you'd be relying on, like, word of mouth, right? Because you're, like, saying, well, you know, hopefully people will tell their friends about this movie, because I don't know how else anyone's going to see it. I feel like that should have burned me, but I'm not going to complain about it. Cannot move the camera. Okay. Good Lord. What's in that box? So it's like, here's what I wish. I wish I had seen it without knowing anything. I've become like very not into knowing anything about a movie I'm going to watch. It's not like a spoiler. It is a little bit of a spoiler alert thing. And like what I'll say, spoilers alert wise, I sort of dislike... well, okay, let's finish Dave Made a Maze first. The sort of Dave Made a Maze conundrum is that, like, I don't know how you get anyone to watch that movie without spoiling something. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to tell people something about it. And I don't know what you tell them other than this is what happens. I kind of wish I'd gotten that box because I want to know if there's coins in there. I've become very coin obsessed. It's an unhealthy way to live. Tricky triangles. Everything in here is tricky. It's tricky to run around on Magic Carpet Rainbow Road. It's tricky. I don't know how you get Dave Made a Maze into like people's eyeballs unless you tell them a little bit. You show them a little bit of like what's going on. So I think that's the unfortunate thing. Like, you'd have to just go some weird route where you're like, we just played it at festivals and basically asked everyone watching, like, if you would, tell people to watch this movie, but don't tell them, like, what happens. Just be like, if you would just watch this movie, I think you'll enjoy it. Because I think if I hadn't seen everything in the movie before actually seeing the movie, I probably would have enjoyed it more. As it was, I still did enjoy it, but there's just some of the magic, if I can be so dorky as to say magic, is, you know, not quite there. Did I already get this star? Kind of feeling like I already got this star. Maybe there's more than one thing over here, huh? Did not go this way. Oh, this is tricky triangles, huh? Okay. Woo! That's the big question. Does that, like, propel you off the side? Probably. Probably it often does. Who's tricky triangle now? See, I guess maybe I should have just said, like, just watch just watch it. Somewhere over the rainbow. I mean, I think if I head up to the castle again, there seemed to be something else up there, right? Well, maybe this is when I should start making my 100 coin bid. Since this is like a sort of investigative situation at this point. One. What I kind of want to do is try and figure out, like, in different areas of the level, how many coins are available to me. I knew as soon as he hit the bottom, he would go, like, running. Damn you, Mario. Odds on this being worth it? Okay. Because here's the thing, right? We want to... Normally, when I'm doing the 100 coins, it's like, well, let's get the most difficult coins first. The ones that are most likely to result in my death first. But I don't know that there's a strong division between coins that are likely and unlikely to result in my death on this stage. Fuck. That was some bold running. Okay, spoilers and stuff. Here's the thing. I think, like, people have sort of become generally aware of, I think, spoilers, which is good. But what I think is bad, well, there is a form of spoiler that I don't care for, which is like, it's kind of like people will make memes or things that spoil shit because it shows too much, right? Okay, so that was about 12. I'm going to say there's about 15 to 20 over there. 20 max, but 15 most likely. So there's, people will make something like a quick joke or something that sort of tells you, like, I knew what was going to happen in Hereditary before I saw Hereditary. Like, or a lot of it. You know what I mean? And we're not just talking about... The problem is, I think, when you watch a movie like that, too, I'm like both ways on it. Like, people seem to talk about spoiler alerts a lot with movies like Marvel movies or what have you. But I really think the spoiler area is actually in more quiet movies. Because, like, you go watch Halloween Ends. And it's like, well, I don't know how spoilery you can get on that. I mean, I don't want to know everything before I go. But, in Infinity War, you're like, well, I mean, what's going to happen? They lost. This is the end of the Marvel era, and they were like, let's end it on a horrible down note. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone assumes that's what's going to happen. And you would have to sort of be nuts to assume that's what the fuck was going on. Oh, maybe I should get that cannon guy. Alright. Well, let's just keep going on this path for now. But... Oof. Alright, let's get the cannon guy then. That was a mandate from the game, the gaming gods. I think I only got like 1 coin last time, right? Which seemed ridiculous. There's got to be more than 1 coin. Where are they? Okay, wait a minute. Cannon guy is like... Okay. Oh, maybe this is where they go, huh? Whoa! This has to be where the blue coins go. Okay, so it's on the boat? What the fuck? So I gotta go up to the boat to get on this kid. Oh my god. Alright, I think I'm gonna abandon coin super tryhard for now because I think there's more blue coins to be had if I could go up. Okay. Also because I'll just die, so that'll solve that. Any need to make an excuse or talk about why. All right, I want to check that blue coin situation. Because if that's like 30 or so, that really pumps up the GM. Makes a big difference. So anyway, like in a lot of weird ways, it's sort of like I feel that a movie more like The Black Phone, for example, is like a movie that I'm like, yeah, I would prefer not to hear anything about it, because the thing is, people will tell you things about a movie that aren't really spoilers, right? But I do feel like, I sort of feel like a movie, sort of the surprise of a movie is a death of 1,000 cuts most times. So it's like, well, you know, you told me one little thing. Somebody else told me one little thing. And then, you know, by the time I see the movie, I've heard 15 little things about it. And so that kind of... Oh, shit! Well, that's definitely the answer. Alright, well, I guess I might as well see if I can get myself up to that boat. But, yeah, that's gonna be the way to get the coins. Okay. Looked like there was a good 6 or 7. So that's 35 right off the bat. That's definitely a good... That's kind of the chunk you're looking for, right? When you're like, well, all right, I want to get a good number of coins. How can I speed up this process a little bit? So I do feel sometimes like, you know, things are spoiled that way. And I wish we didn't have that. Like, I feel sometimes like something that's missing for me from the movie watching experience is like, back in the day, like, I went and saw, you know, this, I'm not saying this is like the ultimate all-time movie, okay? But like, I went and saw Matrix, and really you didn't know what it was going to be. You know, anyone who tells you they knew what that was about before they saw it is full of shit. Or they, you know, they knew what it was about because they really sought out that information and, you know, did it to themselves, for lack of a better way of describing it here. Or Fight Club. You know, it's like, I guess if you read the book Fight Club, you would know what was happening in Fight Club. But like, I don't think 90% of people who saw Fight Club knew what was going on in Fight Club until the end. You know, Memento was a movie that, and it's like, it's weird. These are kind of all these like cinema bro movies, right? Where it's like a little, I don't know, they attract a certain audience, and I recognize that. But there's really something for me missing from the movie-going experience, because you don't get that anymore. You don't get that surprise anymore. You don't get that, like, holy shit, the whole time that's what was going on, you know? And I really miss that. Like, I miss that aspect of movies. And I miss going to the theater and just sort of being, like, surprised. and wish that would happen more often. Like, I wish, you know, if you're listening to this right now and you've seen a movie that, you know, you feel like is better seen knowing nothing about it, then you should, like, let me know in the comments, because I would like to watch some movies like that. Poonmaster Flex and I do weekly movie night where we, one of us picks the movie and the other one picks like a food to eat, like usually a takeout. We do this every Sunday partially because like I wanted to watch more movies this year. Like, I've seen some TV, and, you know, over the last couple years, we, like most people, I think, have watched plenty of like reality TV and, you know, some longer series that you're like, I mean, there's like 15 seasons of this, so that's the primary, you know, that's the biggest and best qualification for this as a viewing experience, is there's a lot of it. And, you know, I used to watch a lot of movies. I mean, I used to go to the theater all the time. My first job was at a McDonald's. And I used most of my money to buy VHS tapes from Columbia House Movie Club, which was like kind of a ripoff, but kind of not if you played your cards right and smart, which I didn't really do, but, you know, I was 15, so how smart am I supposed to be? Oh, great. This guy showed up. Okay. Somewhere over the rainbow. I'm guessing I gotta get that pole. Is it in this box, or is it with this guy? God. All right. So that was 36 coins with very few like extras or not much effort to get a bunch of coins. So that actually does bode well. I think it's all about getting those blues, right? So yeah, like, I don't know, so Columbia House Movie Club was kind of like, my friend Travis, his mom, you know, he told me his mom had done the math on it and was like, you get like, I don't know, 11 movies for a penny, and then you had to buy 4 movies at their full price over the next year. And he was like, my mom's worked it out, and you do come out on top. You know what I mean? If you do it this way. And of course, also, you're like, I get 11 movies now. And yes, I have to buy these other ones later at, you know, what seems like an inflated price. But ultimately, I end up with 15 movies at the end of the year. And I paid less for them than I would have otherwise. And I'm guessing that's true, because I think the way that Columbia House actually screwed you was every month they send you this little card in the mail that was like, okay, not perfect, but I think that'll do. They send you this card in the mail that was like, okay, our special selection for this month is Batman and Robin, starring, you know, George Clooney. So here's a postcard. And if you don't want Batman and Robin, you need to send this postcard back, you know, ASAP. And then we won't send it to you. But otherwise, we will assume you want Batman and Robin, and we will send it to you. Now, the other caveat here that kind of made this a little bit less of a scam, I guess, was that they did do it so that you could also, when the tape came, you could write on it return to sender, and, you know, you didn't get charged for that. That didn't have to count as one of your movies, right? If you bought it, also, I think, if I remember this correctly, that the way it worked was that if you got, okay, so I get sent Batman and Robin, right? Unbidden, but here it is. Ooh, fuck. Okay, good. You get Batman and Robin. You didn't really want it, but now you got it because they send it to you in a nondescript brown paper thing, like a brown cardboard box, and you know it's from Columbia House. But if you had ordered a movie on purpose, you know, that you actually wanted, it came in the exact same package. So what would happen sometimes is you would order a movie that you actually wanted. Like, say, I ordered 007 GoldenEye. And in the interim, you know, that month's movie was Batman and Robin, starring George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell. And so when a brown package came, I was like, ah, shit. This is it. This is going to be my GoldenEye, because I ordered it a few weeks ago. Because also, you're a dumb kid, so you're like, oh yeah, it's been, how long has it been since I ordered that? I don't know, 100 years? 1,000? So you're like, yeah, that's the one I ordered. That's not, what is this, just going to be some fucking terrible movie that I never saw and then turned on because it came and I had to buy it? And so then I watched it and I was like, oh my God, this is worse than I thought. Like, this is maybe the worst thing that's happened to me in my life. Tried to make the best of it by watching Batman and Robin and deeply regretted it. Deeply regretted my, it was uncharacteristic optimism on my part to be like, this is probably this movie that I wanted. You know, because like, and then it was also uncharacteristic optimism on my part to be like, maybe it's not that bad. You know what I mean? Because, like, my brother went to it. I think it was, like, the first Batman since 1989 that I didn't see in the theater. I didn't see 89 in the theater because I was too little. I was, like, 5 or 6 when that came out, so. And I think that was probably, it was at the time. I know this is probably hard to believe to anyone listening today, but like at the time, Batman 89, the Tim Burton movie, was seen as like a pretty dark, sort of like too much for kids kind of movie, probably. Okay, 88. I'm getting sweaty. I'm really sweaty. Very, very sweaty. But anyway, so that was, I'm like 99% sure I saw Batman Returns in the theater. I loved Batman Returns. I mean, I was like the perfect age for that shit too, because, you know, I was like 10, maybe even, oh my God, you asshole. That guy almost ruined my whole thing. Should I kill this guy down here? Probably, huh? Oh! Where am I? Okay. Oh, God. My hands are pouring sweat because I just want to get this done so bad. Whew. If I'd just gotten a couple more of those blues, huh? I'd be there. Okay. Did I do any of those? I must have done that first round, right? That first round bit. Okay, this is kind of a problem because now I need to be careful about which coin I get as my sort of final coin. Because I don't want to get just some wacky ass like that, right? That would be a great final coin. Maybe I should have left that alone. You idiot. This boat is making so much ruckus up here. I wonder if there was something I could do with those poles. Okay, I'm gonna go this way because I know there are fewer immediately available coins. However, there's... oh god. Okay, that was why. Because I was like, well, there's some solid ground under me if I go this way. Oh god. What is this gonna do? Just kick... okay. Oh! Good lord! This is the worst. This is the worst thing. Maybe I should go the other way. There are coins there, but that way. I think that's the thing about the, you know, these levels as they advance. You know, you kind of run out of good options in some ways. I really wish I'd gotten all those blues. It's really difficult to get them because they're on a sort of a deeper plane than it appears, I think. It's a 3D platformer, damn it. And they're sticking with that. No! Fuck. 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 Man. God damn it. Fuck. All right. Hold on. Well, that was almost a quick demise. Okay. I'm going this way. I'm getting those blues first. And then, if I don't get them, I'll just die. Because if I get these, really takes a lot of the pressure off, right? Like, I only have to get them from those slightly easier to reach sections. Fuck. Fuck. I know other words, but only one seems to be the one I need right now. Oh, 5 coins away. That's unfortunate. Yeah, and it's like, I think there's just enough time, you know what I mean? Like, you really don't get... if you don't make that, this blue coin jump on your first shot, I don't think you're gonna get most, if any, of the blue coins. I do wonder, so if I didn't get that coin from that bomb that I threw off, that went off the edge, I wonder if his coin returns because I didn't get it or not. Okay. Oh, I think I missed one. Okay. Well, one is just going to have to be what it is. One is an acceptable number to miss for me. Let's see. God damn it. A little asshole. You know I'm trying to kill you for, you know, your coin blood or whatever. I have to say, I'm sure that there's a community of gamers out there who, like, take this game very seriously and, you know, could tell me, like, here's how many coins are possible in a given level, right? And like that's what they strive for is like max coins in a stage. Which, you know, I'm obviously not looking down on them because I'm like, well, my goal, my life goal right now is to do a thing that, you know, is not super, you know, I'm not feeding starving children by any means. So I certainly have no room to criticize on any front like that. Okay. 44. Should I try that bomb? Is he back? Is he still dead? He's still dead. He's dead. I would like to get this guy, to be honest. He's quite full of coins. He's very a juicy coin bank. Okay, here's the big question. Should I be going up there first, get some of that, and then come back down? Or should I get these? You know what I mean? Because I'm like, well, now that I got a healthier number from that, do I need to do how strong, how much do I need to get from each thing? How hard is it to maximize my coinage? Anyway, okay, back to my tale of movie going. So I got my 11 movies, which I was gonna say I would give anything. That's going way too far, but I would be like really curious to know what those 11 movies were. Like if I could, you know, go back in time, I would want to know, because just out of curiosity, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, I don't know what they were. I know one of them was Escape from LA, because I had seen that in the theater and thought it was fucking awesome. And I was a young man. I was probably like 14 when that came out, and you know, I loved it. I loved it way more than Escape from New York when I saw that, because, you know, Escape from New York is very good, but it's a little bit slower paced. And I don't know, something about Escape from LA's maybe goofiness sort of just worked for a young Pete. What can I say? 86, that looks good. That is good. Okay. Ooh. I don't like that I put myself here. Okay. Yeah, it was just very appealing to a young Pete. Escape from LA. So, you know, I don't apologize for it. I should apologize for... So, there was a minor thing that happened with Escape from LA as well, and my Columbia House Movie Club. My initial order from Columbia House Movie Club showed up at the door. So my mom, you know, we didn't have a ton of money when I was growing up, especially around this time, because by this time my dad was like gonzo. And she did her best though, and like made nice experiences for us. And, you know, in this case was like, we're going on vacation to Yellowstone. Now I had no interest in going to Yellowstone because, that was like nature and shit. And I didn't enjoy nature. And like, I've come to enjoy nature more as an adult. But I think as a kid, I just always felt like bored by nature. and natural stuff, but also like felt, the secret sauce that I discovered that makes nature more interesting and fun. And it's a horrible thing to say. And it's like, you feel like a real asshole sometimes for the things you thought when you were younger, right? But it's like when you go hiking, right? You're there when you're a kid, you go hiking with your family. And you're like, I spend all of my time with my family. You know what I mean? Like, we're around each other always. And being around each other more in an environment that's like less stimulating, I'm like, there's no fucking Mario 64 in Yellowstone. It's not like the most attractive thing to a kid. So my movies came the same day we were set to leave on this trip, right? I see coins down there. What is that? Oh, okay, that's that route. I know there's a ring of coins up here. I doubt it's 12. I need that. Need it. Can I kill this guy? Will this guy give me coins? Yes! 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 We did it! Alright. Booyah! Okay, now we have a problem. There are 4 more stars. I'm thinking maybe I didn't get the red coins on the Bowser stage? The first one? Oh. Tiny Huge Island. Got 3 more. That's 19. Oh my god, I'll be short 1. Okay, so that would be the red coins on the last thing. Oh wait, this isn't Tiny Huge Island. Son of a gun. My movies show up the day, like an hour before we're leaving for Yellowstone. Like, I didn't even have time to watch one before we left. And so then I've got 11 VHS tapes. And please understand me. Like, this was at a time when, it wasn't super common to have, like, a ton of movies just around, right? Like, you didn't wake up every day and, it's kind of like a movie lover's paradise in some ways right now, because you have, like, Netflix, you just jump on and you're like, that gives you access to more movies than I had in the entire time that I was, like, watching movies, right? And so it's kind of fucked up when you think about it. I think this might be a secret. No, it's not. It's nothing. That did nothing. Oh, I think there's a big fish here who will eat me. Great. Don't remember to, like, do you get all the secrets when you're big or little or both? So I didn't get to watch any of my movies, and the dick move that I did was, my mom's like ready to go and everything, and I was like, can I just stay home? I want to watch my Columbia House movies. And I think that hurt her feelings, which, fair. Probably should hurt her feelings, right? Certainly cannot claim that, like, oh, she had her feelings hurt, like, what a terrible mom or something. Like, obviously not, right? I was the terrible. Damn it. I was the one doing the terrible. Got you, you son of a bitch. This is weird, like, it is a little anticlimactic, because I think I'm going to get the last stars. So I have, how many? 4? So I have 3 more, and then, yeah. Then I'll get the last one on the Bowser stage, I think. And be done. So it's a little anticlimactic to have gotten the ones I got already. Okay, where do I jump off for this? Is it here? Yes, okay. But you know, I'm all about not climaxing. And you know, I don't even know if my mom remembers that. She probably doesn't. Although, sometimes I'm like, she probably does, because, you know, if your mom's gonna remember something, it's gonna be a time that you did something like that, as opposed to a time you did something, you know, really wonderful. Not that there was like a million wonderful things that I did as a kid, so. She certainly can be forgiven for not being like, oh, I'm sorry I don't remember all your, you know, absolutely wondrous moments where being your mom was such a joy. And if instead she was like, I remember the time you were being a little dickhead about going to fucking Yellowstone because you were like, oh, Yellowstone, whatever. Nah, thought that might be a warp like on the first level. Can I get over there? Oh, there's a little door over there. Okay. I think I want to be over there. So I went to Yellowstone. I did not particularly enjoy it, but... And I did ruin the time a little bit for everybody. Not because of the movies, but because I was like... So at that time in my life, I refused to go hiking. You know, I'm the worst Coloradoan of all time because I'm like, I don't really enjoy hiking. I loathe the idea of even going skiing. Because, like, I just hate skiing. It just, like, there's so much to it of things I don't care for. Like, it's expensive. You wait in line a lot. You drive in traffic a lot. And I know, because, you know, that's because I've become, like, dad-like in this one bad way, which is, the whole time I was skiing, I would just be thinking about the drive home. I would just be thinking, like, fuck. You know, we're going to have to drive home. This is going to suck balls. Ah, don't get that. Please don't get that. Okay. Oh, there is a little secret. Okay, if I come up here big, I think. Oh, I think there's a red coin situation down in with that caterpillar too, isn't there? So maybe if you get close. So yeah, I'm the worst Coloradoan of all time because I don't like skiing. For that reason, I don't like craft beer. I mean, it's fine. I don't dislike craft beer. I'm just like, I don't really care. It's like one of many things that I do not care about. You know, it's kind of just a thing. I'm like, I get it. Yeah, it's fun. But, you know, I'm also not like, well, what kind of craft beer do you have here? I'm just like, I mean, I'll have a beer. And if they're like, is Budweiser okay? I'm like, sure. Or wait, do I hate Bud Light? Which one's the one that had like the trans person as a spokesperson? Am I supposed to hate that one or love that one? Or is it kind of a zero? Is this kind of a no-winner situation? Because, you know, people who like Bud Light people who don't care. It did feel like that whole thing was just really, I mean, obviously that whole thing was really dumb. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Obviously that whole thing was dumb because it was dumb. But also, I felt the whole thing was really dumb because I was just like, I mean, since when did we give a flying fuck about Bud Light? But also, like, maybe we should all be taking... I think we all took the wrong lesson from it, which is like what we should have learned from it, in my opinion, was like, you know, maybe we shouldn't like really be invested in a beer brand. So I was like, I mean, if you want to talk about sexuality and gender and stuff, it's like, well, I think plenty of young ladies have been victimized by somebody who was using Bud Light. You know, there are probably more than a couple stories in the world of people who, you know, experienced an assault who would not have if it were not for Budweiser. So, you know, I don't know, like... Anyway, I don't care. I don't care about beer. I'm not real picky about it. So, you know, anything and I don't care about weed. That's the other big one. I mostly get annoyed by weed because people talk about it, and I'm like, this is not an interesting thing to talk about. Just so you know. This is not a topic of conversation. It's not a personality. It's not a topic of conversation. I think I also get tired of weed because people talk about it like it's, you know, this miraculous drug or whatever. Like, you know, not a drug. I don't know, substance. It'll do this, it'll do that. And it's like, well, I mean, I know it's done a lot of good for a lot of people. But like, let's be serious here for a second. It's not a totally free ride. It's not a free lunch, right? I was just reading, I get a newsletter from my healthcare provider because I guess I'm that cool. And, you know, in the newsletter, they were talking about how people who use marijuana, it's like when you come in for a surgery, you do need more anesthesia to put you to sleep. And, you know, the thrust of the article was not don't do weed. It was, we're going to ask you when you come in if you use marijuana. And please be honest with us because we're going to try to put you under. And we can't do that correctly if you use marijuana and don't tell us you use marijuana. And, you know, they had an anesthesiologist holding up the medication bottle, I guess, that, you know, an average person uses, and then a medication bottle that a marijuana user would need. And it was like twice as much, right? And, you know, I'm not trying to like fearmonger or anything here at all. I just, you know, when people talk about it, I'm just kind of like, guys, it's not like a miracle substance that has no consequence. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that. 2. Got 14 coins. The coin game is not going well. Yeah, you better run. Ooh. Well, that does me no good. There's a flame here when I'm big. 3. 4. Can't see shit. I feel like maybe this one won't be a terrible one to get the coins because you've got big land and tiny land. That should help a little. Oh my god. That's... no. Oh, fuck. Tiny secret? Did I get the one at the top, or was that last time? I think I did get it, but I think I've got no choice but to make another run at it. Okay, I definitely got that. Oh, did I get this little door the second time where these balls come out of? Oh, fuck! Son of a bee. And you're sure there's none here? Okay. God. This is like a time where, you know, like when you've been playing a game for a little while and sort of things start to go off the rails. You're like, the wheels kind of came off here for a little while. I feel like I'm at this point with this game right now. Maybe this is the other secret? Maybe it's out here? This wouldn't be a terrible secret. I might have made that a secret, but that's me. I think I climbed that tree and that was not a secret, right? God. If I punch this guy, is he gonna just go like a million miles? Cruel. Cruel and worth it. One. This is one as well. Two. Three. I think that's all of them, right? Because then I get that little stone door. And then the top. That's 5, isn't it? Four. No. Wait, nope. I'm gonna do a smart thing instead of a dumb thing. Oh. I'm gonna do a smart thing instead of a dumb thing. Ah. Ah. What the hell? Okay. All right, well, at least that island exists for some reason other than just to have a little warp out there. Woo! Woo! Okay. 17? I think this is going to end up being red coins in the little cave, right? So that seems like... Yeah, okay. Cruel? Yes. But, you know, pretty pretty funny. Pretty funny. Okay. Where's the pipe that I go into to become little? Oh my god. How do I become little in that area so that I can walk into that plank and then get in there? That's the question. If I go in here, what does that do? Where does that put me? Oof. Really think these guys should be a blue coin, right? When they're this big. Nope. Whoa! Hope dies last, huh? Wonder, maybe I can surf up there. I can surf up this wall. In a way, I do like, you know, so far it's still not clear how I'm gonna get the 100 coins on this part. To me. Maybe it is to you. Oh. Well, that seems like a good way to do it. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Well, okay. Little Mario definitely seems to be a little bit coin heavier, doesn't it? I mean, maybe what I need to do is go in the pipe, make the turtle come back, and then, you know, that's that's the road to victory. Akari Warriors 2. Alright. Alright. Guessing he came back. You can never be sure. Shit. Are you kidding me? I mean, is that the way you're supposed to do it? Or just the way I was doing it? That's the other question at play here. Maybe there's another way. Where's that guy? Oh, that guy's out on the island, isn't he? Why haven't I hit him? Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Right, idiot. Okay. Oh, shit. God. I was like, this is so anticlimactic because this is going to be so much easier. And it's giving me a ton of shit. It's like some of the muscle memory for this game has returned, though, for sure. Making those double jumps and shit. No, 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 no! Fuck. The guy blasted me before I even knew where I was. Damn it. Damn it. It's like these fireballs can just kind of wait for you. going this way? This is where I'm ultimately headed. There you are, you son of a biatch. Aha! Okay, now I need to get small, get in the cannon, shoot up to this tree, and then we're good. Can I get small up there? Okay, I can get small over here. This is a very confusing layout for me, because I am dumb. Okay, hold on. Fuck. Ah! Oh my god, no. Stop. Isn't this where the cannon was? Where's the cannon? Is it up a damn it. Ah, damn it. Okay. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh! Oh! Damn it. Damn it, crap. I gotta figure out, there's gotta be an easy way. Because now I've got the cannon. Maybe I should just be starting as little. Walk through that hole. Okay. Whoa. Athletic theme. Maybe I can go around by going this way and make my way where I need to be. I think that tree down there is kind of where I want to be, right? Oh! Ugh! Didn't even need the cannon. How do you like me now? How do you like me now? I have 5 coins. Okay. Fucking hell. Whoa. Okay. Is there like a blue coin thing up with this guy? I feel like there was, but now maybe I feel like I'm just making that up because I want that to be true quite badly. All right, well, that's one to get later because that's where that's going to show up anyway. Okay, here we go. This is also a... Oh, there's the blue coin. Okay. No! Okay. Back at it. We got this. We almost got this. So I am thinking now, having just done that, I think the move here is to go in there almost having the 100 coins, right? Because I got like 30 coins in the course of doing that, like with almost no other attempts to get coins, right? So sounds like the move. Damn it. I'll just simply do it this way. So smart to just declare that on my part. I mean, I guess I could go get the red coins, figure this out, like for real, and then figure out how many that nets me. One does have to wonder if this is the easiest way to get there, but you know, it's a way. Famous old-timey actress A way. I wonder if I can go from the top. Like if I go in this top hole, what happens, I wonder? Oh, I see. It's no longer there. Okay. It has increased my feeling that I was very lucky to hit that tree this time and to make it last time. It's a very clumsy way to get here, but here I am. Okay. Could use it without this noise, to be honest. This disturbing. Now I noticed there's a thing on the ceiling. I guess I should, maybe what I should do is blue coin, button, look at the ceiling, examine. Okay, maybe it's just those two then, huh? So can I get on here? No. Okay, that's just his like walking zone, huh? Okay. So 36. Kind of where you end up coin-wise when you get these 100. When you get these. So I just got to get 70, 30, 64. Oh! Sorry, everybody. My brain's a little broken. But we're getting close. What's going to give me... Okay. I think I just want to do the red coins here. One. Two. Three. Ugh. So I think what I'm gonna try is to get try and figure out what is the reasonable number I can get as big, and then what's the reasonable, then extrapolate from there as to what's the likely haul as oh fuck. I'm just gonna start little because I'm just tired of this. Well, I only have one life left. My God. I guess we'll find out if 0 is a life in Mario 64. How can this just be nothing, this post? How is that nothing? That makes no sense. This is a world of rules, and it's a society. I'm trying to live in a society of rules. You're not making it easy for me, Mario 64. Coin! Yeah, see, this is feeling a lot like a claw for every... There we go. Claw for every coin situation. I see you, you asshole. Okay. I think that shell will kill this shell, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. In hopes of doing I don't know what exactly. There's another post. Post Malone. Okay. All right, so far I've got 19 as little. Just kind of go off the edge here. No more one-ups to be had as little in this stage. Oh, God. You know what? I'm not doing that. I'm not dying for one. I think there might have been an enemy right there that I just passed, but that's okay. I'll be okay with that for right now. Okay. I recall I need to get 64 before going into the little thing. There is a guy over there, huh? Floating. Floating like a big turd in the sky. Well, I think this guy is about to meet his demise. Oh, da, da. Yeah, that one's a camera swoop that really does not do the player any favors. Shit. Okay, so I've got 47 as little. And I think it's time to do big. Get a few more. Let's see how many of these I can do in a relatively risk-free situation. $56. $59. Where are you now, fish? I don't like that that's there now. Don't care for that. Okay. Okay. I suppose there's any up here now. Let's be careful. Okay. Okay, let's now switch back to little, because we should have enough that if we go in the cave, we can get the 100. I keep trying to get my bearings here, and it's just not something I'm doing very easily. Damn it. You know that, Peter. Okay. Here we go. Yes. Okay. Looking good. Okay. Should be more than enough. Wait a minute. Okay. 89. I can have 99. I made a dumb move. God damn it. This really is like the ultimate, you know, I don't know, something. Shut up, Peter. They could have milked this one and got like 12 out of this, right? Because they could have been like, we'll have 6 in Giant Land and 6 in Tiny Land. Let me get back to talking about movies, because I feel like I was doing better when I was not really paying fucking attention and just playing. So I got my Columbia House movies. I was dick to my mom. But, you know, I was a movie fan. Now, this was partially because my best friend was this guy named Travis, who I was a movie fan, but he was a huge movie fan. I mean, he saw the movie Armageddon in the theater, must have been close to 20 times, if not over 20 times. Because, you know, that was his jam. And I remember going with him, you know, we didn't fight a lot because, I don't know, probably because we were dudes and like, just don't have that kind of drama with your dude friends usually. But we did have a minor fight over, not even a fight, I'm going to call it a conflict over, at some point, you know, because we were like movie friends as far as like, we went and saw a lot of shit together. And, okay, this is a really dumb idea. Okay, well now, I'm in a really dumb position. We went and saw movies together all the time. And, you know, one of the movies we saw together a lot was Armageddon. And he loved it. Like, that was just his thing. And I don't know, he was like an interesting guy in that he would like, he set quests for himself, you know, to make like, I guess to make life interesting. I remember when we were in high school, he would try and stay up as long as he could. Like how many days in a row he could. This was partially, so after high school, he went into the Navy and was out for the SEAL program, and he didn't make it, but that was no fault of his own. He got a perforated eardrum during a like exercise, which is a thing that can happen. And basically my understanding of what happened at that point is then you're like, so you're out of it for now. You can try out again. Try out. I'm sure they don't call it tryouts, but whatever. I don't fucking know. I'm not in the Navy. You could try again, but you have to wait like, I don't know, several months to a year. And he didn't like being in the Navy, particularly in that way. I mean, I think he wanted to be a Navy SEAL, and that's why he was in the Navy. So when it was like, well, you're not going to be in the Navy and you have to try out, you know, again in a year or something. And then it was like, so wait a minute. Basically I'll have to waste a year in the Navy. And if I do get in the SEALs, you know, I'm looking at a minimum 5 years. Also, if I go for that again and don't get in, then it's like, I think you can kind of end up in a bad cycle, right? So anyway, he, at that point, was like, I'll just do regular Navy shit and be in the Navy. So when he was in high school, he would go on these bouts where he would like try and not sleep for go as long as he could without any sleep. And he would go several days, as I recall. And, you know, there was like nobody pushing him to do this. This was just kind of a quest he set for himself. And that he went for. You know, so like it was fun being friends with him because it was always interesting. You know what I mean? It was always like he always was doing something like that. And you know, it would just be interesting too because I think he would do stuff like that, and I don't know. It just was always interesting to me. Anyway, we were like movie buddies, and he saw Armageddon somewhere around 20 times. I know he was trying to end up at some kind of like even number, and I don't recall if it was like 20 or 25. Okay, how do I get... Oh, fuck. This is a problem. It's not exactly designed for getting back. Okay. I cannot believe this might work. Okay. Palms are sweaty. Big time. And yeah, like one of the few sort of conflicts we had was we were walking to the movies because neither of us had a car. And we both worked at McDonald's. You know, I kind of followed him there because he was like, he had a job there. I don't know if he helped me get a job there or not, like if he put in a word for me or something. Unknown. But, you know, either way, it's fine. Doesn't really matter. You know, I'm not like, he fucking better have put in a good word for me. I do not care. I was 15. Also, McDonald's was kind of odd at the time because, like, applying there was sort of just, I think I'd applied there 3 or 4 times. I mean, it was, like, really the only place you could get a job at 15 that was, like, a regular hourly type job. And basically what happened is, you know, you would fill out the application, they would take it, and I assume they just stuck it in a drawer somewhere, and they were like, whatever. And then one time I came in, and they must have needed help pretty badly, because they were like, all right, come on Tuesday or whatever. I was like, fucking A. I'm in. Boys, I'm in. And so we both spent a good portion of the money we made at McDonald's on movies. Whether it's the theater or VHS tapes or whatever. I made a great decision around this time as well. So I bought my first DVD, which was Blade, which wasn't a terrible choice, but I didn't have a DVD player at the time. So I sold it to Travis for a really cheap price. And he was kind of trying to talk me out of it, to his credit. Because, you know, I was basically like, well, I bought this, and I shouldn't have, because I have nothing on which to play it. So I don't know if maybe I even just traded him for, you know, the VHS. I was like, hey, I'll give you the DVD if you give me the VHS. Whatever. So I don't know, and like movies were a big part of my life in that way. Like we would go all the time. One time we went and we saw 6 movies in the theater in one day. We had like a movie marathon. We also just started doing this thing called Food Fest. You know, the title certainly wasn't our cleverest work, but whatever. Oh, that's a star. Idiot. We did this thing called Food Fests, which were basically you would get a shitload of junk food and watch a ton of movies. And the first time we did it, I think, was like the night before school started. Because something else I shared with Travis was a dislike of school. That's to put it very mildly. So, you know, we had our Food Fest time together. And, you know, our brothers would come to that, and, like, they were great. That was fun. And, you know, we would watch a ton of movies. And usually it was a mixture of, like, movies we had seen before and hadn't seen before, or, like, maybe some of us had seen this and some of us had seen that. That kind of thing, right? But, you know, so, like, basically what I'm getting at here is, like, for a long time in my life, a lot of my, like, leisure and, you know, the way I had fun was often centered around movies. I hate this. Okay. Okay, I was safe. Still. A lot of my life was centered around movies, and like, there was just like, I don't know exactly what happened, but probably when I was in college, I made a big shift, and I really spent almost no time with movies. So, you know, I went from like being the person who was like, I've seen everything, you know, from the garbagest garbage to the top stuff, whatever. I mean, okay, not this top stuff. You know, I've never seen Citizen Kane. I've never seen a bunch of things like that, right? But like, I've seen a lot of movies. And just spent a lot of my life watching movies. And then it just like, I don't know, it's like a switch went off. And I just almost completely stopped watching movies. Oh, yes! Fucking A, finally. Okay. We're headed to the final Bowser encounter, I think, to get the final star, I think, of 8 red coins, I think, in the Bowser Temple. And then we'll beat the shit out of Bowser, and then this game is donezo. Which I have mixed feelings about, because I love it. It's everything I was hoping, though. It's nice to see, because I did wonder if this would hold up, you know? Because I remember loving it and just thinking, like, well, sometimes you rewatch something or redo something, and you're like, oh, maybe that was better as it lived in my memory than it is now, you know? Okay. I see a shadow. Where am I? Okay. Someone's stomping around up there. So, and then, yeah, it was like things just very suddenly and very drastically changed, and I really spent no time or money on movies. Like, it just was not a part of my life anymore, and it was kind of weird, you know? Like, and I don't know, I guess for a long time, I sort of assumed it was because I had done so much movie stuff, you know what I mean? So much going to the movies, so much Columbia housing, all these things, right? And so I guess for a long time I was sort of like, oh, this is a tricky bastard. For a long time I was sort of like, well, maybe this makes sense, you know? Like, maybe that's kind of what happens as you move through life. And, you know, maybe I overdid it and need a break. And I did start reading a lot at that time, which, by the way, I'm not trying to be here like, reading is so much superior or whatever. I have no horse in that race, even though I'm a librarian. Because I don't know. I had an English teacher who was like, kind of went on a little rant about, you know, TV turnoff week, as they called it, and was sort of like, I just don't get it. Like, it's a format. It's not like a thing. So, you know, it's not like not smoking for a week or something. It's like, well, it's just a format, a way of telling stories. And it's not like TV necessarily has it's not like TV is books inherently good, TV inherently bad, I think was kind of his point. Which I agreed with. Even at the time, even in an English class, I was like, yeah, this is true. Like, you know, and I think he was trying to say that, like, it's about what you do with the medium, right? Like, anything can suck. And, like, if you're watching a garbage, unthoughtful, whatever TV show, how is that better than reading, or how is that any worse or better than reading the same kind of book? You know? Which is like, and I don't really like to call books trash or whatever, And but you know, I have the same feeling about TV, which is like, it's fine. Like, there are different things for different purposes, right? There are shows that are meant to sort of enrich our lives, and there are shows that are exist. Did I miss something back here? I think I missed something. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I mean, that was a big part too of like, I think as, you know, this year was getting started and I was like, I want to try some different things. And I was like, you know, I want to watch some more like movies. And I want to watch movies, you know, often like these days I watch a movie, but I'm like, well, can I be doing 3 other things at the same time? You know what I mean? Can I fold laundry and then, I don't know, draw something or can I do 100 other things instead of just watching a movie? And that's kind of become like the way I watch movies now. And I was like, no, let's like, I want to try just watching movies again. And, you know, kind of like mixing it up and maybe watching some things that I wouldn't otherwise necessarily be drawn towards. Which is what's cool too about, you know, us both picking movies. Because I see movies that like, she hasn't picked anything that I'm like, oh, fuck this. You know, but I don't know that there are a lot of things like that fall into that category for me anymore. But I do watch things that I probably wouldn't otherwise. And that's cool. And it is kind of like reminiscent of, you know, the Travis days in that way of like, well, he would like introduce me to movies I'd never heard of or, you know, didn't know. And that's fun. You know, but I mean, like kind of getting back to everything I've been saying about this too. It was like for the longest time, you know, I don't know, movie watching movies was like a bit more fun for me too, because shit, 1 red coin short, damn it. Whoa. It was always like, sorry, having a little struggle here. Oh no. Okay, sure. Why not? You know what? We could just go back to the beginning. That's fine. It's kind of what I needed to do, right? Fuck. So I don't know, and I'm like trying to force it a little, honestly, to force like a return to the love of movies for me. You know, books have been the same though for me now. Like, I read so much in my probably mid to late 20s. Like, I would read a couple books a week. And, you know, kind of a wide variety of shit. And lately, it's harder and harder for me to, like, I don't know, sustain that attention for some reason. And, you know, a lot of people, I think, have similar stories right now, and like it's like a little pandemic and whatever, and we did have some you know, medical life issues beyond what everybody had at the time, so there's something to that. But also, could it be down here? Fuck. I mean, you'd think that one would be the one that I would never find, right? It's like maybe I'll be able to see it. And there's one down here, right? But yeah, I don't know. So like that's been like another sort of before 40 thing, which has been, it's not like focused like this thing is, you know, or well, that's a little generous probably to call this focused, but like, you know, it hasn't been as I was like, it hasn't been as serious as, and was like, that's not really a better way to put it either. Damn it. Where are you? Like, I see this big tilted block up here. Makes me curious. Yeah, see, I did that. Do you think it could be... Is it possible that the Thwomp guy could contain it within his grotesque body? Oh, God. Is that possible? Would they do that to me? After all this time? I mean, because, like, they wouldn't put it in a Goomba. That's impossible. From what I've seen so far. Duh? Gonna like ride this way? I swear it's like... Maybe I gotta like fight these guys or something, you know? Like, what is it? Or like jump on these platforms, pillars. Ooh. I see, these protect you from the wind. What? Ha 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 ha! Wait a minute. That's 119. Oh, I didn't get it yet. I was like, this updates instantly when you get it. There we go. 120. Now we just gotta beat Bowser. Do you want to save? You bet. Now this is the challenging Bowser battle because he destroys the ground and makes it into a big star, so you kind of have to throw him a distance. Your star power is useless. Fair enough. Fuck. I don't know what you know. Not real sure what the strategy is here. This is a big factor in this too, because I remember you know, the flames kind of move around. And yeah, they'll get you even after you're swinging him, which is kind of bullshit. Oh, God. Oh, man, you can only take 2 hits. Wow. Well, there is this. So that's... I guess that's kind of a easy guarantee of victory. Eventually. Well, nothing's guaranteed. If I've learned anything from this Mario Before 40 project, it is that nothing is guaranteed. In gaming, especially. See, I just tried to throw him that time because I was like, well, you know, I don't know if I have a lot of options here. Fuck. I mean, he's definitely upgraded his attack-wise. You know, okay. I do remember it does... The little bombs on the side do have a pretty sizable hitbox, which is kind of nice. Probably nicer than the game really has to be in that terms, but... yeah, it's like, come on, Pete, you can do this. If you could do those casino things on Mario 2. No. Nope. I like the scale of this game quite a bit. Like, right in this moment, you know, where it's like, look at how... just how big everything is. Okay. That's almost cheating. Okay, yep. See, here we go. This is when the game gets a little tougher. Kind of run out of room to run, but... shit. See, I can't tell. Okay, there's not one there. Or there! Nope. Missed. Whew. All right, here we go. Here's a good opportunity. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes! No, you've really beaten me this time, Mario. I can't stand losing to you. My troops, worthless. They've turned over all the power stars? What? There are 120 in all? Oh, they tell you. Amazing. There were some in the castle that I missed? Now I see peace returning to the world. Ooh, I really hate that. I can't watch. I'm out of here. Just you wait until next time. Until then, keep that control stick smoking. Wahaha. It's a little sexual, but okay. Nah, just kidding. So that one doesn't count, huh? Sweet. Look at that. We did it. You know what? That one was not as tricky as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it certainly helps that this is one that I've played quite a bit. And when I say recently, in the last 15 to 20 years, But, you know, among the other games I've played, I think this is the only one that I've completely beat among the ones I've played so far. I guess the Game Boys. There's Yoshi on the roof. There's the princess with her stained glass window of herself. As Poonmaster Flex put it, what a self-centered bitch. I was like, maybe she didn't make that herself. I know this is her castle, but like, I don't know. It's like the queen, did the queen put herself on the money? I don't know. Maybe, but maybe not. Mario.
The power of the stars is restored to the castle. And it's all thanks to you. Thank you, Mario. We have to do something special for you.
She's very Glinda the Good Witch, isn't she?
Here we go! Listen, everybody.
You got a kiss on his giant nose. Now that was like the beginning of the game, right? He was going to get a cake in the castle, so he thought. This is great. I remember this. This is like the music too that I remember being kind of like maudlin. This is like Sunday blues music, which by the way was another reason that we do movies on Sunday, because it's like everybody gets Sunday blues, right? And so it's like, well, having something to look forward to on Sunday is a good idea. It's worked for us. I recommend it. But yeah, I remember this is like, I liked this a lot because it's like, it takes you through all the stages, right? Some of the memorable things. I remember watching this part and being like, this bastard. He gave me a very hard time the first times I played this game. That balcony. There's also kind of like, so if you played this, you know, probably a more typical way, you can kind of watch this and get some hints, because you can see like some of the, like this, you'd be like, where's this? I didn't see this. I think the first time I finished this game, I hadn't seen that yet, you know? Or like maybe this, you'd be like, what is this? I haven't seen inside this volcano land. Like, what the hell is going on? So it was kind of cool because it gave you like some stuff to be like, oh, there's still more to see in this game. You know, I can't imagine most people finish the game by getting all the stars first. That seems highly unlikely. Not because of like I'm an amazing player or something, but that I'm sure that I beat this game when I was a kid and then never got the 120 stars until later, right? That's one of my favorite stages, I think, is that mountain. That tall, tall mountain. I don't know why. This is one of my least favorite stages. Because it annoyed the shit out of me this time. Clock Tower was like the one I dreaded the most, I think, as a youth. And came to find like, oh, it's not that bad. This one, still pretty bad, but not terrible. Yeah, or you'd see something like this and be like, wait a minute. What is that? You know, what is this? Because you could probably finish this game without getting the cap switches, I think. I think you could like scrape enough stars together. I'm sure, because this would be an interesting game as far as like non-tool assisted speedrunning, or like speedrunning that's not non-glitch. Because you'd have to like figure out like which stars are the fastest to get. Because you get the bare minimum, right, in order to access the areas you need to. But which ones are the fastest? Look at that.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
For playing my game. I think in classic Nintendo fashion, this is not going to let me just get out of this. I think we have to go like rocket to the top, right, and see Yoshi. So please hold.
It's me, Mario. Hello.
I mean, we just have to, right? That's like the finishing of the whole thing. All right, where is that cannon? Yeah. Yeah, and it's like the ending shows you Yoshi up there. The ending's cool because it gives you what you're looking for, right? Whoop. Yeah. Look at that. It's been so long since our last adventure. They told me I might see you if I waited here, but I'd just about given up hope. Have you beaten Bowser, restored the stars, and saved the princess? Thanks for playing Mario 64. This is the end of the game, but not the end of the fun. We want you to keep on playing, so we have a little something for you. We hope that you like it. Enjoy. Cool. I mean, this is pretty fun, right? Off he goes. Okay. Poochie returned to his home planet. I guess this is cool too, you know, like you get a little flying action around this castle area, this initial start area. I mean, that's fun. I did wonder, because I was like, do you get that, you know, if you finish the game, if you beat Bowser? Is that when you get that, or is it when you get 120 stars? Because it's like, that should happen, right, when you get beat Bowser, I think. But yeah, this is cool. Well, this has been Mario 64, everybody, as I sort of triumphantly screw around. Thanks for watching, as always. Next, I believe, is Super Mario Sunshine, which is a game I have never played before. This cap does not seem to be going away. I think this is like infinite flight cap. They were like, fuck it. Let's give them infinite. Nope. Well, that answers that. Haha. Thanks for watching, listening to my stories about, you know, my high school best friend and eventual roommate. Yeah, Super Mario Sunshine is up next. And, oh, I guess that's probably how you get those 2 coins under the bridge, huh? You can fly under there. Whoa. Mario Sunshine's next. Never played it, so I'm excited for that because, you know, it's a new adventure for me. And, that one I suspect will take me a little longer than this one, unless it's a very light game, because, having never played it, no idea about the mechanics or, like, even what it's about, it'll probably be a little bit more of a intellectual challenge for me. But we'll see you there. Thanks for watching.